Hey everyone, welcome to physicaltherapytv.com. In today's episode, I'm going to discuss iliotibial band syndrome and the facts you need to know. What we'll be discussing specifically is what is iliotibial band syndrome, what causes it, how do I know if I have it, and how can you cure it? Okay, so what is iliotibial band syndrome? Well, may have recently started to experience some pain on the outside of your knee, or you've lived with pain on the outside of your knee for quite a few months now, and you feel the pain especially when you're running or when you bend repetitively. This most likely could be iliotibial band syndrome, and pain occurs at the outside of the knee joint, usually very tender to touch when you dig in with your finger into that area, and also might be very hot or inflamed, and you might feel a sharp stabbing pain when you run or when you walk, or even a stinging sensation. Usually this occurs because the ITB band rubs over the femoral condyle, which is the bony area on the outside of your knee, and this causes irritation. Here are some other causes of ITB. It could be training habits, or running on bank surfaces, for example, inadequate warm-up or cool-down, causing the ITB band to be strained, excessive uphill and downhill running, in cycling, for example, having your feet towed in too much of an excessive angle can even cause friction and irritation to the ITB joint. Again, running up and downstairs, hiking long distances, rowing repetitively. Basically, it could be biomechanics and just overuse activities. So you want to pay attention to this, because many times just adjusting those activities can make a difference. Biomechanical causes in your body, such as abnormalities in your leg or feet anatomy, high or low arches, supination of your feet, excessive lower leg rotation due to overpronation. That's the motion which occurs when your foot rolls inward. When you run, for example, and your heel strikes the road surface, the ankle will roll forward and inward, which has an effect on the knee joint, causing the ITB to be strained and could cause inflammation on the outside. Again, uneven leg length. So certainly working with somebody to assess this would be in your best interest, because it's very curable. Again, muscle imbalances. For example, if you have weak hip abductor muscles, which are the muscles that take your legs to the outside, or weak non-firing multifidus muscles, which is the back muscles, and helps with extension of your leg. So how do I know if I have ITB? Well, a simple test that we use in the clinic is called an Ober test. This is a simple position that can quickly assess if you have this. You lay on your side, your lower leg will be brought up to about 90 degrees. The physical therapist or trainer will stabilize your pelvis, and they will extend your upper leg backwards into extension, and they will go ahead and just lower your leg into adduction, in other words, lowering it down to the floor or the bed area. If you experience tightness, pain, burning in that outside ITB area or around the knee area, most likely you have a tight IT band and iliotibial band syndrome. Okay, so if you are experiencing the symptoms, you're probably wondering, how the heck can I get this cured? Well, two simple exercises that I'm going to share right now with you. These are not definitive cures, but certainly can help. Make sure you do check with a trainer or a physical therapist before you attempt this. Usually warming up on a foam roller, not only over the ITB area, but on the hamstrings and quadricep areas, just to loosen up, get the blood flowing, and mobilize that tissue. Because the iliotibial band is more wide tissue, it does not have a great amount of blood flow to it because it's a stabilizing muscle which helps stabilize your leg as you walk or run. So going over a foam roll, which is typically very painful and tender, so be sure that you don't hurt yourself, in a upward and downward direction for a few minutes can loosen up the ITB. After you've done this, a simple hamstring stretch where you would cross one leg in front of the other and just bending forward, holding that for 20 to 30 seconds or as long as you comfortably can, and then alternating sides is the first exercise. And then the second one would be just crossing your leg in behind you, the painful leg in behind you, stabilizing your arm against a wall and just gently leaning into the stretch. You should feel a comfortable stretch with all of these exercises. You should not experience sharp pain or discomfort. There are other treatment options. I've alluded to them before, but deep tissue massage with a physical therapist or massage therapist, correcting postural muscle imbalance. So if you have weak muscles in specific areas of your body or tight muscles, that needs to be addressed. Biomechanical gait analysis is very important. It's important to assess your shoes. They could be causing to this, and it's very easy to correct that. And also wearing the proper footwear. Again, assessing your training habits and maybe some anti-inflammatories and ice might be of benefit. Well, I've run out of time. I hope you found this episode helpful. Again, if you have any questions, leave comments right here on the blog, or you can send me an email. Thanks so much for watching.